The Barber Shop, known for candor, politics, and perspective. And in 2016, it is a fun and somewhat sacred place to be. I went to the Grafitti Swag shop in Atlanta to hear from all sides about Trump, about Clinton, and the impact of the black vote on this year's election. You are about to hear a candid conversation. 6 people, including Michael Render, a.k.a. Killer Mike, a rapper, activist, and the Barber Shop owner. You will also hear from Taj Anwar Baul, a firefighter and urban farmer. Shelley Winters, a Harlem native who is voting for Donald Trump. Jemida Orange, whose father marched many miles with Dr. King. Kalonji Changa, a grassroots activist and local leader who is not at all voting on a national level, period. And Christine White, who is an attorney and is all in for Hillary Clinton. Here is the beginning of our conversation, which took off very quickly.
I think this weekend marks a turning point. I think that the illness that Hillary has is...
Wait, why is that in air quotes?
Well,
her doctor says she has pneumonia.
Well, because I do it in air quotes because last week when I believed this, I was called a kook. I was called a conspiracy theorist.
Who you support?
I'm supporting Donald Trump. Okay. But I think this is a turning point in the election. I think that you lied about being sick. What else have you lied about? And you're already seen as a liar.
Who else feels like she lied about being sick versus just being sick?
Why would she need to lie about being sick? That doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, there's no rational argument for that.
For lying about being sick? Oh, absolutely. There's a long history in America. I mean, FDR was in a wheelchair for the majority of his presidency.
But we're talking about Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Okay, the reason why she would lie is because, one, she's a woman. One, you don't want to appear weak because you're a woman. So by appearing, and so.
But she's not lying because she's a woman.
No, absolutely not.
That's what it sounds like.
No, absolutely not. I'm married to I'm married to a woman. My mom's a woman.
You should see the looks you're getting right now from
Can we look at her face?
Shelley, women go to work sick all the time.
Of course you do, but
so the fact
but
that
when you do go to work sick, you tell your boss, "Hey, I'm not feeling well."
No,
today.
we don't. No, we don't.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
You don't. You don't.
So first of all, her being sick is her personal business. That's not something that she needs to disclose,
Really?
in my opinion.
In your
because
opinion?
if I have something like I have breast cancer,
Right.
why would I tell my employer that? What does that have to do?
Are
with
you running?
anything?
Are you running? Are you running for
There's a bunch
president?
of
I mean,
different-
I can't do my job.
No,
I'm
absolutely
not
not.
running for president, but I save lives for a living.
Right.
So people
But
rely
no,
on me to know what I'm doing, to be in tip-top shape and to be in tip-top details. Do I need to know when this woman is on her menstrual cycle? Right. Like, I don't need to know.
well, yes, you do,
No.
because she's a woman, and we got to tell it all.
You know he didn't mean it like that. But let me hold on. Let me say this though. I feel like we're making a mistake we as good black people always make, right? Like, look, man, I had a white champion in Bernie Sanders. Oh my man, it is hard for me not to bring him up in conversations, but I must accept that he's out, right, of the running. What's best for black people? I pray for all the sick. You know what I mean? Hillary included. You know what I mean? I pray for Trump's toupee. What is best for black people? And what made you pick Donald Trump?
I'll tell you.
how many Trump supporters?
How
many Trump supporters among us? Raise your hand.
Hold on. Where are my neither supporters?
Wow. Who's all in for Hillary?
I'm all in for Hillary.
All in for Hillary.
Contingent upon.
I feel
will
like you're
commit.
kind of waving.
I will commit.
You will commit.
Yes, I will commit. What is a bigger deal for me is why Trump won't release, and I don't want to hear nothing about no audit.
Right.
Why he won't release his tax return.
Because he says he's being audited, although we have not seen proof. Right. Why do you question Trump because he hasn't released them?
Because he's a big fat liar.
That's true. We go back.
We go back to Hillary. If we're going to say Hillary is a liar, so.
It doesn't matter that she's sick. It matters that she lies. And it matters that she lied about being sick. And over a 30-year period, this is the attack that has been put on her and her husband, that you lied. You lied about having relations with other women. It's the same with Hillary. It's a pattern. If you can't tell me that you feel bad, then you can't tell me that Russia's about to attack or anything of a serious nature.
Even though she's been Secretary of State, has logged all these miles, at the end of the day, it's about lying.
I feel she's going to win. If I'm just, but she's going to, and that is not an endorsement. She's the leader of the free world. Like I know we hear that and we're in America, right? But like I travel the free world. people expect a lot of us. And I wouldn't want someone I have the confidence to lead the free world to just drop dead on me. I know she's a good politician. I know that she's a good enough politician to reward people who are going to give her up to 80% of their vote. My question always doubles back down to, I think what Kalonji wants to say, what's in it for us?
The truth is she can't do anything for us because she is a puppet. She represents this system, this two-party system. This two-party system is not designed to help us at the grassroots level. That's first and foremost. Secondly, they're both liars. We're clear on that. You know what I mean? We figured that out long ago. So whether she's sick or not, we know they both have a history of being psychotic, period. You know what I mean? We know that she has no concern for our well-being as a people. You know, we can take that back to 1994 with her and her husband. So
The crime bill.
Yes, the crime bill. So, you know,
Even though she says she's regretted the things that she said, that is still a big issue.
Before the election, who was talking about stopping police terrorism on the streets? You know what I mean? Neither one of them. Who was concerned with the homeless population? Neither one of them. Who was concerned with the prison population? You know what I'm saying? You got black folks, 13, 14% of the American population, yet over 60% of the prison population. We didn't hear a peep from any of that. Yeah, she regrets it. That's good. I regretted selling drugs when I was younger, when I got locked up. Me being a grassroots organizer, it's all fair game here. It doesn't matter whether Hillary Clinton's the president or Dumb Donald, the Wicked Witch of the West or Dumb Donald. We don't care. It's the same program.
Wicked Witch of the West or Dumb Donald?
We're totally not concerned.